Hurricane Heroes, understanding nature's mighty storms. Hey there, young explorers. Welcome to Hurricane Heroes. Today, we're going on an exciting adventure to discover how hurricanes form, what the category system means, how we can prepare for these powerful storms, and how global warming is changing everything we thought we knew about them. Let's start with the big question: how do hurricanes form? Picture this. It all begins over warm ocean water. When the sun shines down, it warms up the surface of the ocean. This warm water is like fuel for hurricanes. As the water warms, it starts to evaporate, turning into water vapor. This vapor rises into the sky, where it cools and forms clouds. But wait! There's more. When the warm air rises, it creates a low-pressure area, and guess what happens next? Cooler air rushes in to fill that space, and as it does, it also picks up moisture from the ocean. This creates a cycle of rising warm air and falling cool air, making the storm spin faster and faster. But that's not all. Did you know that hurricanes need to be over water that's at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit? That's to keep them energized. If they move over cooler water or land, they start to weaken. Now that we know how hurricanes form, let's talk about the hurricane category system. Hurricanes are classified into categories from 1 to 5 based on their wind speeds. This helps us understand how strong they are. Winds 74 to 95 miles per hour. These storms can cause some damage, like downed tree branches. Category 2, winds 96 to 110 miles per hour. Expect more damage, like roofs blown off houses. Category 3, winds 111 to 129 miles per hour. This is a major hurricane. It can destroy entire neighborhoods. Category 4, winds 130 to 156 miles per hour. Catastrophic damage can happen, many buildings could be destroyed. Category 5, winds over 157 miles per hour. This is the strongest. It can cause total devastation. Understanding these categories helps us prepare and stay safe. When you hear a hurricane is coming, it's time to take action. So, how do we prepare for a hurricane? First things first, have an emergency kit ready. Let's check what we need. Water, at least 1 gallon per person per day for 3 days. Non-perishable food, think canned goods, granola bars, and peanut butter. Flashlights, and don't forget extra batteries. First aid kit, just in case someone gets a boo-boo. Important documents, keep them in a waterproof bag. Next, make a family emergency plan. Decide where you will go if you need to evacuate and how you'll stay in touch. It's super important. And remember, listen to your local weather reports. They'll give you updates on the hurricane's path and when to take action. Now, let's talk about something really important: global warming. This is when the Earth gets warmer because of things like pollution. And guess what? Global warming is affecting hurricanes too. Warmer oceans mean more energy for hurricanes, and that can make them stronger. Scientists are studying how this might lead to more intense storms in the future. Plus, as sea levels rise, flooding from hurricanes can be even worse. That's why it's super important to take care of our planet. Simple actions like recycling, saving energy, and planting trees can help. Worst hurricanes in history. Hurricane Katrina, 2005, Category 5 impact, struck the Gulf Coast of the United States, particularly New Orleans. It caused widespread devastation due to storm surge and flooding, leading to over 1,800 deaths and billions in damages. The levee failures in New Orleans highlighted the need for better infrastructure. Hurricane Harvey, 2017, Category 4 impact, made landfall in Texas and caused catastrophic flooding, especially in Houston. It dumped more than 50 inches of rain in some areas, displacing thousands of residents and causing approximately $125 billion in damages. Hurricane Maria, 2017, Category 5 impact, struck Puerto Rico, causing widespread destruction. The storm knocked out power for months and led to a humanitarian crisis. The estimated death toll was nearly 3,000, with damages exceeding $90 billion. Hurricane Irma, 2017, Category 5 impact, a powerful hurricane that affected the Caribbean and the southeastern United States. It caused severe damage in the Florida Keys and left millions without power. The total damages were estimated at $77 billion. Hurricane Sandy, 2012, Category 3 impact, known as Superstorm Sandy, it caused extensive damage along the east coast of the U.S., particularly in New Jersey and New York. The storm surge led to significant flooding, and the total damages were estimated at $70 billion. Hurricane Andrew, 1992, Category 5 impact, struck Florida and Louisiana, causing significant destruction. Andrew was one of the costliest hurricanes at the time, with damages around $27 billion. It led to changes in building codes in Florida. Hurricane Camille, 1969, Category 5 impact, one of the strongest hurricanes to hit the U.S., it caused catastrophic damage in Mississippi and Louisiana. Camille resulted in over 250 deaths and extensive flooding, with damages estimated at $1.42 billion, equivalent to over $9 billion today. Hurricane Rita, 2005, Category 5 impact, followed Hurricane Katrina and struck Texas and Louisiana. It caused extensive evacuations and destruction, particularly in the Gulf Coast region, with damages around $18 billion. Areas most vulnerable to hurricanes and similar natural disasters: the Gulf Coast of the United States. States like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida frequently experience hurricanes due to their proximity to warm ocean waters. The region is prone to severe storms, particularly during hurricane season from June to November. The Caribbean islands. Countries such as Puerto Rico, Cuba, the Bahamas, and the Dominican Republic are highly vulnerable to hurricanes. The warm Caribbean Sea creates ideal conditions for hurricane formation, and these islands often face direct hits from powerful storms. Southeast Asian nations like the Philippines, Vietnam, and Thailand are at risk from tropical cyclones, which can cause heavy rainfall, flooding, and landslides. The region is affected by monsoon seasons and typhoons, similar to hurricanes. Central America countries such as Honduras, Nicaragua, and Belize are susceptible to both hurricanes and tropical storms. The warm waters of the Caribbean Sea can lead to significant storm activity in this region. So there you have it, Hurricane Heroes. We learned how hurricanes form, what the categories mean, how to prepare, and how global warming is changing these storms. Now it's your turn to be a hero. Share what you've learned, help your family prepare, and take care of our planet. Thanks for joining us today. Remember, knowledge is power, and together, we can stay safe and make a difference. See you next time.